How to increase your credit score fast. Tips for instant results. Introduction. The problem, pain, and challenge. Credit scores. They're the mysterious numbers that can either open doors or slam them shut when it comes to major life milestones like buying a home, getting a car loan, or securing a new job. A good credit score means lower interest rates, better terms, and often the freedom to make life choices without financial barriers. But for millions of people, building or improving a credit score feels like an uphill battle that takes years. And that's if they're lucky. The problem: credit scores can be painfully slow to improve, and even a single misstep, a mispayment, a high balance, or a hard inquiry can knock you down by dozens of points. For those struggling with bad credit or those aiming to boost a so-so score, the process can be frustrating and confusing. Plus, the credit bureau's scoring formulas can seem like cryptic codes, with small errors or overlooked factors that leave you feeling powerless. The pain point: a low credit score means fewer choices, higher costs, and more stress. It's the worrying of being denied a loan, the fear of skyrocketing interest rates, and the constant effort of trying to clean up past mistakes. For many, the worst part is the sense of urgency. Maybe you need a car loan or want to apply for a mortgage soon. You don't have years to wait. The challenge: how can you raise your credit score fast and in a way that's sustainable? It feels like a well-kept secret, but there are proven strategies to boost your credit score in a matter of days or weeks. Some require discipline, some take a bit of know-how, but all of them can help you achieve the results you need without the long, drawn-out process. Let's dive into these powerful, instant credit score tips and secrets that can make a real impact quickly. With this roadmap, you'll gain the knowledge and techniques to see results that can transform your financial life. 1. Review your credit report for errors. The first secret weapon. Your credit report is the foundation of your credit score. Shockingly, errors on credit reports are more common than most people realize, and these mistakes can have a significant negative impact on your score. The first step to a fast score increase is to inspect your credit reports from all three major credit bureaus: Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Look for incorrect information like missed payments that weren't actually missed, accounts that don't belong to you, incorrect balances on accounts, closed accounts listed as open. These errors may seem minor, but even small inaccuracies can lower your score. Disputing errors can take a little effort, but credit bureaus are required by law to investigate and correct verified mistakes within 30 days. By clearing up inaccuracies, you could see an immediate improvement in your credit score. 2. Pay down balances strategically. The credit utilization boost. One of the biggest factors in your credit score is your credit utilization rate, the percentage of your available credit that you're using. Ideally, this ratio should be below 30%, but to see a significant, fast boost, aim for less than 10%. Here is how to do it strategically. Pay down balances on credit cards with the highest utilization first. For example, if one card is maxed out, bringing that balance down can have an outsized effect. Consider making multiple payments within a billing cycle. Paying down your balance before your statement closes can ensure your balance is reported to the credit bureaus as low as possible. If possible, pay down high-interest debt, which can also free up extra funds. Reducing your utilization ratio can give your score a noticeable bump in as little as a billing cycle. 3. Become an authorized user. Fast track to history and limit increases. Becoming an authorized user on someone else's credit card can be a powerful shortcut, especially if they have a long history of on-time payments and the low balance. When added as an authorized user, their account appears on your credit report, giving your score the benefit of their credit habits. This strategy can be particularly effective if you lack a lengthy credit history. However, this tactic only works if the primary cardholder is responsible. If they carry high balances or miss payments, it could harm your score instead. The key is to approach someone you trust, a family member, for example, and ensure they are aware of your credit goals. 4. Request a credit limit increase. Leverage more room. Another often overlooked strategy for a quick score boost is to request a credit limit increase on your current credit cards. By increasing your total available credit, you immediately lower your credit utilization ratio without having to pay down any balances. For example, if you have a card with a $2,000 balance on a $5,000 limit, that's 40% utilization. But if your limit increases to $10,000, your utilization drops to 20% overnight. Most card issuers allow you to request a limit increase online, and some will grant it without even conducting a hard inquiry. Be cautious with this technique. Only request a credit limit increase if you're confident you won't be tempted to increase your spending. 5. Pay bills on time but go beyond the minimum. It might seem obvious, but on-time payments are the single most important factor in calculating your credit score, accounting for 35% of your FICO score. Even one late payment can have a massive impact, especially if it's a recent one. If you're behind on any bills, prioritize catching up. Many creditors may be willing to work with you if you reach out proactively. If possible, go beyond the minimum payment on credit cards to show creditors that you're a responsible borrower. Setting up auto-pay or calendar reminders can help you stay on track. 6. Negotiate to remove late payments and collections. The goodwill request. Late payments and collections can haunt your credit score for years, but there's a secret tactic to get them removed from your report. If you have old late payments or collections accounts that you've since paid off, you can contact the creditor or collection agency with a goodwill letter. In this letter, you can explain why the payment was missed and request that they remove it from your report as a goodwill gesture. Although creditors aren't obligated to honor these requests, many will, especially if you've demonstrated responsibility in the months or years since the mispayment. Clearing these negatives from your report can lead to a sizable, instant improvement in your score. 7. Keep old accounts open. Leverage your credit history. Credit history length makes up 15% of your score, meaning the longer you've had credit accounts, the better. Closing old accounts can lower your score by reducing the average age of your credit history. If you've paid off an account, keep it open and occasionally use it to prevent closure due to inactivity. This approach is especially useful if the old account has a low utilization rate or was always paid on time. By keeping older accounts active, you demonstrate stability to lenders, which can add points to your score over time. 8. Consider a credit builder loan, the self-lending boost. For those who have little credit history or struggle to raise their score, a credit builder loan can be a game changer. Unlike traditional loans, credit builder loans don't release funds immediately. Instead, you make small monthly payments, which are held in a savings account, and once the loan term ends, you receive the money back. These payments are reported to credit bureaus, creating a history of on-time payments. Because credit builder loans are specifically designed for credit building, they are often available from credit unions and online lenders even if your score is low. In as little as 6 months, these loans can boost your credit by establishing positive payment history. Conclusion: the path to rapid credit improvement. The journey to a high credit score doesn't have to be long and arduous. By following these strategic, well-timed actions, you can boost your score faster than you may have thought possible. Each technique, from disputing errors and paying down balances to using Experian Boost and negotiating to remove late payments, can contribute a few points or even a significant leap. Remember, improving your credit score fast takes discipline, planning, and focus. By using these methods wisely, you're not only positioning yourself for better financial opportunities, but also taking control of your financial future.